I still have 9 packs of batteries left.
Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Infra. This is episode 22. We are in the West Stalburg area, having just left the SNW Nuclear Weapons Project bunker. Wasn't really clear exactly what they were doing in there, but if you're messing with a sphere that explodes and kills you, if you've got uranium enrichment going on, and you have NW in your name, you're probably doing something with nuclear weapons. Always a fun topic. In the video we saw in the office up at the top of the hallway there did say something about caught between two superpowers and wearing some sort of deterrent. And there's a book laying in the middle of the hallway here, in the middle of the tunnel, which is an odd place to have a book. And if this place is ever actually used as a storm drain, I wonder how it actually survived. But nothing else in this game, or none of these other tunnels were finished, so maybe they never actually bothered to. That's not exactly true. Maybe they started this project and never activated it, although I can't imagine. And it looks like we can't go forward because the passageway is blocked off by some bars. And there is a book here. Wednesday the 15th. It's been a while since I last wrote. I have been thinking about Eric Kleinman lately. I have to say I miss his company. I wouldn't know what to tell him if we ever met again. I hope he doesn't think I just left without even leaving a note. I am so mad at myself for believing we were doing something good. I thought Eric would receive my letters, but turns out that wasn't the case. We had no idea we would eventually be prisoners. Some people were allowed to move around freely and even use the phone sometimes. I was the one receiving special treatment the whole time. I was leading the science team, and I knew more about the project than anyone else. They said that's why I couldn't come and go as I please or use the phone. I thought this would be a short project, but I've been here for years already. Monday the 20th. I was about to leave my room when the guards came for me. They took me to the hallway where the phones are and told me they were going to give us some supplies. I asked them to bring me some medicine, giving me a chance to use the phone. No one answered. That wasn't even a very good idea because they're probably tapping our phone calls. Well, we did see a bank of reel-to-reel tape recorders next to the switchboard, so probably. I have my supplies now. It's time for me to leave. I'm leaving this diary here for anyone who might escape. This entrance seems to lead to the sewers. If you manage to escape, find me first before you tell anyone else.
Interesting.
All right. Alright.
I'm pretty sure that's not meant to be like that.
Drains that are blocked up with rubbish. No, they shouldn't be like that. Okay, blocked tunnel, another blocked tunnel.
That's not good.
Alright, we're going to climb up here. Stalburg underground. Not sure what that graffiti under that says. Busted cement there. I did take a picture of the rubbish at the bottom of this thing. Yep. That catwalk there is broken. And so is one I just walked on.
That makes 10 packs of batteries for the flashlight. That makes 10 packs of camera batteries.
Good free stuff. Good stuff. Very good. Stalburg Underground book by Kevin J. Hertz. We've heard that name before. Alright, down here is a door. It's locked. That one doesn't have a handle. So it looks like we're going this way.
I still have 9 packs of batteries left.
There's a keep out sign. We're not allowed to respect those as an adventure game character. That passage there is blocked with rubbish. And this reminds me of that tunnel we were in with the train that kind of tore up the place when it went through. There is a scarecrow with a bucket for a head in there. And there is a leaky steam pipe there. If the metro is closed today, why are they still running trains through the area?
Looks like I'm not going that way then.
Yeah, I wouldn't. That could also be freeway traffic, and the big shaking is from a truck, which it still shouldn't do, honestly, but... Okay, so there's no way through here, so we have to go down to the next level below. There's a broken catwalk with planks there. There's a... something down there. I'll call that one flooding. Okay, that could have been serious. We have a water pipe flush line valve, keep closed. And there's a sewer pipe flush line valve. And it looks like the sewer pipe and the water pipe are connected together with this horizontal pipe in the middle. Let's see if we can make sure that's all closed off. Okay. So we have a handle. Maybe that handle fits here. And will let us close this pipe.
That should do it.
Alright. Now that door is open, now that there's water has stopped pouring in here, we could theoretically close that valve if we wanted to. I don't see a purpose at this point to do that.
I'm pretty sure that's not meant to be like that.
Do not close if both flushing lines are open. Actually, just keep this always open. We can do that. Okay. So, last level we talked about this game getting a bit creepy. And back in the Bergman tunnels, we talked about this game getting creepy, and we saw the boogeyman, Mörkö. We're coming up on another part like that here soon, so if you're sensitive to that, you might just want to fast forward to tell where through a flood door. It looks like this is the only way through here. There's a leak by the flood door. Actually, it's not that checked. It's this one here. That flood door is locked. And there is a brick wall down here. Right? So we have to do some stuff around here. So let's go through here. And one of these pipes is doing that steam leak. Okay, hope it's not that one. There's a red-topped coffee can of something. We'll chuck that out there. There's a fuse laying in the box here. Maybe we'll need that. But that's not a good picture. To redo that one. Close this valve. And that should shut off the steam leak on the other side. Alright, and that is the leak in the cabin. And there's a switch.
Time to do some remodeling.
I think I want a picture of that broken window there too that we've been climbing through. Alright. To save walking back and forth so much, I'm going to fling the stuff down the stairs. Maybe we'll find out what this stuff is. There's a theory in adventure games that if it isn't nailed down, you should take it. Where'd my coffee can go? Did it go down to the flood door? It did. Now, the last couple times I tried to record this section of the game, it kind of went a little bit glitchy. It didn't work the way it seemed like it's supposed to. And then I saved over the wrong game. So let's put this coffee can down here on the workbench and see what this thing here is. It says it's the Mulex Copan. And it just looks like it's a repurposed flood door alarm control panel. And over here on this blackboard, or green board, chalkboard, it claims to be the perfect coffee maker. It wants coffee with a brown lid in hatch 1, and then it identifies other cans as having milk in them, which is this can here. And mushroom in the green one, special in that one, and the coffee is right here. And the coffee used to go into hatch 1, it says. But I need to get 2 fuses and 2 valves. So fuse. Fuse. Alright. Now, we need something in hatch 2. I want to start out with the milk, so we'll see here. I'm going to go in and save my game into slot 4. Now it's got a flashing yellow light, and it says for a result you need to have the green light on. And the only way to do that is to twiddle with these remaining controls here that we haven't played with yet. That video all goes solid. And there's some combination of valves, whether it's purple or yellow, that will make it work. Okay. Down here is a selector switch. 1, 2, or 3 dots. And my chair is stuck. Okay.
This is actually some really good coffee. Not bad. Hey, let them pick me up.
Quick save using a different slot. We're going to take the milk out of the machine, and we're going to throw it out of the way so we don't use it again. And we're going to load the mushroom coffee. If you notice the directions here, it 3 dots is coffee and flood doors. So we'll deal with that here shortly. That probably opened the stupid can of coffee. Fine. Don't. Now it's gone back to the yellow light flashing. So we need to reconfigure. Alright. Now we're making some mushroom coffee.
This is actually some really good coffee.
If you recall that music from, or alleged music, from the Osmo Olu thing in the tunnel, after the Pineville pumping station. 2 cups of mushroom brew.
A little pick-me-up.
Quick save again. And we're going to start brewing a 3rd cup of mushroom coffee. Okay, maybe we don't want a 3rd cup of mushroom coffee. Reset this to 1. And already the yellow light is on. So we need to change, I think, just need to reverse the position of these first 2 valves. And I don't think this is actually displayed anywhere. I think it's just trial and error. There's only 8 combinations. So first notch. Save 4 is when the milk is still in here. Alright, let's skip the mushrooms entirely. Just go right to the special. Maybe that will fix its wagon. Alright, so I need, for the special, I need purple, yellow. Purple. Yellow. Okay. So we see Mörkö waving his fingers in the hallway. If we do number 2, coffee. And run under these lighting conditions up to the top of the stairs. We see Mörkö again. It's a different Mörkö than we saw at the beginning of the game. Back in the Bergman Tunnel area. And finally, 3. Alright, so the reason it was glitching out is because you can't have the mushroom coffees and then the special coffees. And this is it for the Mulex machine. And if we run down here, we can see something. Alright, so we're done with Mörkö and his coffee machine. There's two achievements. There's two achievements that we get here. The first time you play this. There's one called A Long Day Ahead, and that's if you drink the 3 mushroom coffees. And there's another one called Special Ingredient if you do all the red special coffees. Alright, we're through that part, and it actually worked this time. So we're going to save the game here and start looking. And that's a complete disaster over there. As is this catwalk.
I still have 9 packs of batteries left.
And there's a hole in the ceiling over here. How close do I have to get there?
That's gotta be expensive.
Yep. Nope, I didn't take. Had to get the right angle for some of these pictures.
Someone should get that fixed.
Alright. And here is this level's action sequence coming up, so stand by for some action. If you've been bored with all this coffee making, then this part you might like a little bit better. You might not. Hard to tell. Come down here, and that loudspeaker there starts going off. Very ominous sound.
That doesn't sound good. I should get out of here, and fast.
I would, but I need those bricks, Mark. Alright, brick there. Now, I know what I'm supposed to accomplish here. First time through, you don't. And so the time limit is much more annoying because, like I said, that's a flood warning. And we've got to get that door open, but it thinks it's already flooded.
Shit, it's stuck.
So we're going to take and drop these bricks into the thing. Yep, that worked. I'm going to quick save over here. And then next time through, we'll just go through that door. Because how bad can it be? There's probably just a little bit of a sensor got tripped by some of the extra standing water right here. It can't be that bad. Right? Right? Another one of those loudspeakers around here? Yep, by this front door. And of course that one doesn't have a handle on this side that we can get back up the catwalk anyway. So that is not good at all. The time limit is generous enough that you can explore a little bit and find stuff out.
That makes 10 packs of batteries for the flashlight. Intriguing.
The time limits are generous enough that you can experiment around enough, but if you have an idea what you're doing, then they are way more generous than they need to be. Which is good because the first time through, you don't have any clue. So the ceiling is dripping. There's a leaky pipe there. And there's a leaky steam pipe here. That leaky steam pipe is controlled by that valve there. So if I get up onto this box, I can shut it off. Alright. Mini trains. I've driven these things before. How hard can it be? I need to go forward. So if we follow the points, that will take us over here. And then this point will take us back in this direction. So we need to move the train up into that area there. And then change over the points configuration once I get the train moved up there. Alright. Or I could just drive the mini train backwards and call it a day. Alright. One time I was playing this and it switched the points, but the train kept going back towards the area we came in from the flood door. Alright. Forward. The thing I like about the mini trains is that they have their own headlight, so you don't have to use your flashlight batteries to proceed. There's another set of tracks off to the left, and there's a fence between here and there, so the gate up ahead, probably locked, knowing my luck, and the flood doors are non-functional here. Not automatic, at least. They also seem to be turned off. Alright, two ways to proceed through here. One, you can parkour over these pipes and jump down onto the track. Or there's an open gate about halfway down that we passed. I'm not sure I care at this point about that open gate. I just want to do some pipe jumping. Let me quick save here. I want to go down the path a bit. If you come in through the gate, the open grate in the fence, you have to contend with periodically, possibly more than two. I've just seen two. Anyway, rogue mini trains come out of that door there and run you over. So you have to duck into a couple of out-of-the-way spaces. Okay. This still doesn't help because we are still stuck. Actually, yes, it does help because we can just hit this switch here, turn this on, and that will re-enable this button here. I want a quick save here and then demonstrate the problem with the mini trains. If I can get it to behave. Then when it inevitably runs me over, I'll be right where I want to go from here. So it is a bit of a hike down this time. Yep, there he is. And you're supposed to go back up this way, and there's another staircase to go up here, And there's your other mini train. Which is why I quick saved. Oh, rats. Which is why I quick saved at the gate here. Alright, busted concrete there. And this flood door is broken because the sewer pipe O3 might have a small leak. Alright, let's see if there's anything we could do about that. Maybe trick some sensors or plug up a pipe. But yeah, that's some pretty rotten cement there. And we have some water running into the system here. This seems to be the West Stalburg runoff discharge system. Handy ladder down. Door here. And this part's kind of fun. Through this door here. And we find ourselves a large valve handle that we're going to take upstairs here. And put onto sewer pipe 03, which might have a small leak as we saw on that other sign. And shut this off. Now, if we weren't going for full documentation of things, we would just proceed on with our day. But there's more stuff we can uncover and photograph here. And that's why I'm doing this, is to get as much as I can. And there's an emergency outflow override. In case of an emergency, press to lower the water level. Gate hold time 20 seconds. And there's a particularly cruel control panel over here. It says one button is 2 gates, and gates 1 through 3 and button 2 are all broken. And we're supposed to figure out how to get gate 4 and one of the other gates onto button 1 and the other 2 onto button 2. I'm going to guess there's some way you can rationally puzzle this out, but the way I rationally puzzle it out is find the walkthrough, because dude. There we go. Gate button 1 is on gate 1 and gate 4. Gate 2 and 3 are on buttons 2. Okay. So I think I can do this in one shot here. So I want to hit the button. And the ladder is all the way on the other side of the room. Of course, why would it not be? I'm going to jump down the ladder, save myself a few seconds of time. I'm going to come in here. There's a
This
busted
will take more than
pillar
just a new coat of paint.
and a busted pipe there.
It's not good.
It doesn't care about the ceilings. But the doors will stay open for 20 seconds and then start closing. And I don't see any buttons on the other side of the gate as usual, so you can get stuck in there. There might be a way out with those ladders and stuff, but I don't think so.
Yeah, that's a leak, all right.
Well spotted. Alright, leaky ceiling by flood door. There's something else going on here. This is the slowest door in the world. Over here, there's another box of dynamite. Right There's a gap in the bars on the other side of this wall here. So we can actually... Is it here? Yes, so we can get through. There's some dead fish in your water supply, which is never a good sign, because we like... Fish like clean water and don't like dirty water. So if the water is too dirty for fish,
batteries left.
then you probably don't want to be drinking it. Okay, there's a hole in this
I'm pretty sure that's
tunnel
not
here.
meant to be like that.
Alright, wrong button. Alright, go through here. And there is this weird blue thing. We're going to photograph it. And that is an achievement called Ugu, U-G-U. And it's basically for finding this thing. Alright, but he's kind of creepy, so we're just going to head back and pretend this never happened. I'll show you the flashlight till I get out here. And then there's nothing past that gate there. Alright. And that's everything I have to photograph in this level here so far, except for 2 pictures at the end. So I need to remember how to get out of here. And we're going to go here. Source ladders. Okay. I have to go back out the door we came in. Back up the ladder. We eventually end up with our mini train here at the door that is now actually open. So quick save here. There's a crack
need to call that later.
in that pipe there. Have to adjust the point so that we can get out of here. And just in case you're wondering why I keep going into reverse on these things, it's one button on the keyboard that does everything for that. It goes forward, off, reverse, off, forward, off, reverse. Okay, this door has a red light over it, so we probably aren't going this direction. So I'll power off my trusty mini train. And open this door here. Another quick save in case there's a stair-related incident. There's a locked hatch there. And this is a particularly cruel thing, but this is an optional area. You don't need to do this to proceed. But if you move that can, there's a key. And yet this makes perfect sense if somebody's really hiding in this hatch. Put the key where nobody's going to find it. Alright, come on down into here.
That makes 10 packs of batteries for the flashlight.
Steal some batteries from the idiot who is growing mushrooms in a pipe. Alright, I think we've seen enough there. Nothing to read. This level is relatively light on the lore. Actually, there was a document down there. It's not on the Steam walkthrough that I picked up last time here. So let's see what we find We read this document here. That mushroom company fella is still doing that science thing. But I think there is something better here. Something better than those green, slimy, glowing mushrooms. Some guy found blue ones. Yeah, blue, slimy, glowing shrooms. Maybe there are yellow and pink ones too. Well, the guy didn't remember where he found the blue ones, but these must be some magic shrooms. I had a flu, but when I took a sniff at a blue shroom, the flu was gone. Good stuff, and they aren't even toxic.
I still have 9 packs of batteries left.
So we did see some blue shrooms over by Ugu, but that's completely irrelevant for our purposes here because we are here for a structural survey mission. Alright, but this is what is dead end. That's a dead end up there. So unless this vent goes somewhere useful, like perhaps into a level loading screen, then there's not a whole lot else we can do with this. So let's see if there's possibly a level loading screen hidden in this vent. It's not down that way. There's some fans there. And there it is. Next time, map 4 of Chapter 7 of Infra. Thanks for watching.